Alrighty. How we all doing here? Take just a moment. We're going to make sure everything's working just exactly right. Alright, what do we got here? Tonin, Kerfuffles, Phil's in the house, Schmidt happens. Got Todd, reward broken. What's up, man? Yeah, you spotted the Minotaur out there. I think one of the new community managers was running the Minotaur. So I thought basically what they said, I don't know. It was during the summer at one point. The last couple summers they've been interviewing like the lead programmer, one of the main programmers. And I believe in that interview they said by the end of the year we'd have 2 more Bureau ships, Minotaur, and I can never remember, Montana, Legendary American Battleship, whatever it is. And then we were all kind of a little surprised that it didn't show up in this update, but I think we got like a week left before the end of the year. So now that we've seen the Minotaur in the game, we saw, was it the Montana? Am I remembering which one it was? We saw that in the AI a while ago. So we got the ship assets in the game. My expectation, we'll probably see them right at the end of the year. Buck chiming in with 14 months. Good morning, Tbull. Thank you, Buck. Appreciate the continued support. Speaking of members, since the last stream, Dave out and Andrew, new members. Appreciate that, guys, very much. The members are the guys with the green names in chat. If you're interested in becoming a member and supporting the channel that way, the link's in the description and or there's a join button next to the subscribe button. I got Damo boosted. Coffee's on. Nice. Castile, what's going on? Jack? Very classy. Ocean had a potato spillage. Uh-oh. What's up, Liza? How you doing? J-Ski's in the house. Alan? John? M. Gibb? Yeah, there's been a lot of potatoes in the water lately. I don't know. We'll have to see. To see how it goes. Checking out Reddit earlier this morning. Was reading the usual Battleship complaint thread. Too many HE spammers. If that describes you, if you like to play battleships a lot, but you don't like getting shot by cruisers, here's the antidote. Shoot the cruisers. You're born to kill them. Ship's designed to kill them. And that'll alleviate the problem. Unfortunately, we had one IJN destroyer main in there saying his main objective was to torp the HE spamming cruisers, which I replied, you should focus on capturing the bases and or challenging the enemy destroyers. Much better play. Stu's in the house. Frank, what's going on? Fresh Block Lava. Phil, what's going on? Fernando. Cranky's in the house. How's the new Battlefield? Him and Meta, I think they got the early access to the Battlefield. I played the Battlefield beta for like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh man, I'm not ready for this. But I think I'll check out those guys playing the game, and maybe we'll pull the trigger. I haven't really gone deep into a first-person action shooter in a long time, so it'd probably be a little bit rusty. This week's been terrible for the Spuds. Yeah, there's been some... ranked is rough, yeah. I played a couple games of ranked. I think I got it through 1. We could maybe bounce into some ranked games later, I don't know. Depending on the mood. What's up, Stylo? Carriers and Russian cruisers, best 2 ships for deleting the kiting cruisers. Yeah, I mean every ship in the game has a counter, but the problem is a lot of people either don't know what they're there to counter, or they just don't care. Rank prizes are too poor to make it worth the effort. Play any Elder Scrolls games? Yeah, I played Oblivion. Played the piss out of it. I think Oblivion is probably my favorite game ever. And then in the lead up to Skyrim, I got Morrowind. Because at the time I had Xbox 360 and you could play the older Xbox games on that. And I understood why the game was so popular, but there was things that were just so outdated in the game, like getting tired just simply walking around. So you'd like walk around for a little while and then, you know, like every 20 seconds you'd have to stop. It was like, So I don't know. I played that game for, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 hours, whatever it was. And then Skyrim, I played the living piss out of that. So looking forward to Starfield. Hopefully that game will be pretty good. Let me jump into the Normandy to get warmed up here. What's up, Wayne? Morning to you. In-game filters, different lobby choices. Yeah, I think this game desperately needs the... I think the number one thing it needs is the ability to make good games, i.e. training room slash leagues or whatever you want to call them. God, Call of Duty Vanguard is a load of poop. Nah. Not hearing good things of that. I don't know. I played Call of Duty, I think, whatever the first one was on Xbox 360, World War II. I thought that game was outstanding. I was ranked at probably the top 200 players in that. Then I played Call of Duty for about 5 iterations after that, and eventually I was like, it's the same fucking game every time. I'm just... Rather than buying the map packs every few months for $10, you're just buying a super map pack for $60, and that was really the end of my shooters. I did play Battlefield 1 pretty extensively. I was pretty good at that one, but that's the last time I've gone deep, so I don't know if my reflexes are still there or what. Played a lot of Fortnite, but that's not really a first-person shooter. Had some good rank teams this season. Nice, yeah. If you can get a good rank team... I mean, rank is a lot more enjoyable if you get a good division mate, because then your 40% of your team is reliable, which is far better than almost any other game. Oops. Gotta look at our deployment rather than look at the chat. Ooh, shit. Ah, here's a cruiser. Alright. Two Brothers Domination Mode. This is actually the first time I've come across this. Let's see, we got one destroyer going into D. That's fine. Their destroyer's in A. What do they got? Hatsuharu. We got anything countering that? We do have a carrier, but he's torping battleships. Not surprising there. Could maybe push into A little bit here. Since the Hatsuharu seems more interested in torping me than capturing the base. Oops, shit. Didn't think he was gonna look back here. Yeah, it could hurt. Oh, Jesus. Oof. Another tip for the Battleship players, if you're having trouble... basically, at this point in time, if I could start my commander builds over, I would probably use all of the Battleship commanders that have heals rather than accuracy. You can make a case for Cunningham just because that's a good inspiration, especially if you're just playing stock commanders. Let's see if this... he's not even going over the cap. It's just... These carriers are not in tune with what we were talking about in the carrier video the other day. There's one destroyer. This carrier should be on him like stink on shit or whatever. You know? If that's all he did was find the destroyer and help us sink him, that would be an outstanding carrier game. Torping the battleships that are sitting in the spawn has 0 strategic value. Alright, let's see if we can ding this sumbitch. Oh. Yeah, we got him a little bit. Damage con here when we're expecting a torp strike is a little risky, but We'll see. I'm gonna try and actively dodge these torps. Should probably expect the launch to have already occurred. I think we can damage Khan here. If not, we're gonna die. Yep, there. I don't know if this guy's shot yet or not. There, he's spotting the destroyer. Outstanding. Beautiful. Oh, we're gonna get hit by widespreads. That's not good. Son of a bitch! I think that destroyer is gonna die. Ah, I missed him. Fuck. If he can kill the destroyer... Oh, I missed. Shit. That was a really bad play all around. The perils of trusting your teammates. I've never heard this flood alarm going off. That must be part of the new soundtrack. Kill him. There he goes. Beautiful. They're probably gonna die, I believe. It's gonna be real close. Oh, never mind. Well, this game doesn't look like a probable winner. One, two, three, four. Four battleships broadside. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, well, 0-1. What's up, DJ? Every other match seems to be two brothers. It's interesting because historically two brothers has had I don't know how they weight the map's probability, but two brothers has been the least probable map to get in my experience. More or less, maybe not since launch, but for a long time, probably a couple of years at least. All right, well, I think if you just go back and look at that game, had the carrier spotted that destroyer earlier and did what he was doing halfway through our portion of that match, I think we would have killed the destroyer and we'd still be alive. I still don't think we could win because our strong side was getting slaughtered, but there's nothing you can do about that. Alright, what should we... What's up, Robert? The Fierce Seas, we only played one game, it wasn't too hot. What's up, Illness? Jack? Go for the Queen Elizabeth? We can maybe bust that one up. Carriers and DDs don't hunt DDs until they absolutely have to, yeah. There's just a fundamental understanding of the game, like... If you want to analyze it to football, analogize it to football, like, the destroyers are the quarterback, right? Now, everyone on the defense should be trying to fuck up the quarterback, basically. While doing, you know, their defined role. But it's just not widely understood. What's up, Marble Flint? Like the domination mode in Two Brothers. Yeah, that's interesting. I think that map needs Two Brothers. Someone came up with a good idea the other day. If they wanted to shake the game up, they should just rotate the spawns 90 degrees. So basically, instead of spawning right by A, in this case, we'd be spawning by B and then pushing to the west. I think that would be a nice shake-up of the game. But yeah, Two Brothers, pretty stale map normally, especially on Capture the Base. That map's extremely dependent on how well your destroyers do, where they spawn, if they kill themselves going up the gut, or if they're spotting on the wings. Yeah, well, let's see. We got an Akizuki playing with a Munchen. A couple Baltimores we got to be careful of. Surrey, I don't believe, has a radar. And then a bunch of dog shit we don't care about. So, we'll see if we can get this destroyer off the board. He will have a Munchen close to him if he's over here. Tbull's live. What up, Jedi? Bodie's in the house. Add rockets and CVs will hunt DDs. I think if you're gonna play a lot of carrier, which a lot of these guys are, you can hit them fairly easily with the HE bombs. I think the Brit carriers seem like they're pretty good at hitting them. Yeah, I mean, the rockets... I don't want a game where... Personally, I don't want it to be where the carriers can absolutely just shit on the destroyers, but I like it right now where basically they can, but it's still dependent on the team converting the kills. That's just my opinion. Straight rotated like PC. Yeah, I think they're... Yeah, for sure. Oh, so we do have the destroyer over here. There he is. See if we can get him out of here. We'll try and kill him and then we'll immediately smoke. Looks like our team's shooting him, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Next should be going down. We'll go ahead and pop the smoke. There we go, beautiful. Well, we'll find out if it's got a radar here in a second. I don't think it does. Ah, shit. There you are, you bastard. Couldn't get my smoke into the cap here. We could probably get this. We gotta get the CNOP warded off first. We'll start peppering them here, see if we can get them to go complain on Reddit. And then we'll try and get the cap. Got a lot of guys fairly close to us. Munchen, Surrey, and CNOP, of course. Alright, well, we got a spot first and foremost. Even though we'd rather sit in the cloud doing damage, if no targets are visible, then that's our responsibility to be spotting those. So, let's see what we can do on that front. It's too bad we don't have our torps. There's kind of a defensive launch at that Surrey, but... So we want to convert our advantage of having the destroyer. Luckily our team did get C, so even though it's contested at the moment, the points are available to start accruing. Are you gonna fucking shoot? There you go. HE, my lord. Yeah, I'm gonna try one launch in this guy and then probably move over to C here. Fortunately, that AA, if the guy's paying attention, he should know basically where I am. Alright, that guy's sitting in the back shooting HE. We have no reliable playmakers back here, so there's no reason for us to support this side, really. We'll just go ahead and see if we can make some plays happen over here. I think we're probably going to concede our home cap, which should be another easy win for the red team. But yeah, the so-called support ships are launching themselves into outer space and shooting the wrong shells, so there's nothing we can do. Ah, well, he did have a... Nope. Never mind. I thought his one HE salvo set him on fire. Alright, so they're going to have A and B, and then we got a bunch of guys sitting in the back. I don't see a possible route to victory. We're going to have to be pretty aggressive. Kill this side here. And then probably attempt to recapture A and B. Okay. Now that the Gneisenau distraction's gone, maybe they'll shoot the radar cruisers. So now we can maybe think about defending A. You can see the threats to C are kind of turned off. I think these guys are likely to win C's side. But, you know, if our team actually looks at the map, they'll see the main threat to the win at this point is them capturing A. One team kept running away from the DD. Yeah.
Engine boost deactivated.
Yeah. Let's see if they can sink these guys. There's one. Alright, so if both the radar cruisers are gone, then our ability to cause problems for them goes quite a bit up. So I think we might actually turn this game around. Make up your mind, man. It's going to be a nice widespread gap for him. Oh, wow, it's really got knocked. Alright, I think we go get B. Yeah, you do. It's unfortunate. His little shimmy sham created a nice gap for himself. Good move. I think we're gonna get spotted for just a brief second here. Maybe not. Let's see. Hopefully we'll drop spot here. Nope.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
This could be a little dicey.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Son of a bitch. This is probably the game, whether they sink this thing in the next 10 seconds or not. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Should be a win for Red. Okay, well, they're flipping C. Unfortunately, these fucking two numbskulls, are they in a division? No. They've gotten far too much inspiration from each other this game. We got 5 minutes, we can get A and B, and then these guys are not going to be able to really reclaim those, so it's going to be really close on score. The problem is, like, these two guys back here, evaluating their play, we're going to put them at, like, an unreliable category. So the odds of them surviving very low. We could factor in maybe another 100, maybe 200 points in the red team's pocket if they sink them. It's just going to come down to can they sink one or two battleships before they go down themselves. If so, then I think we can win on score. If not, then we'll lose by a substantial margin. He's got a lot of health. Can maybe pull this off. Way too many potatoes out there this morning. Is it high? Is the amount of potatoes out there this morning higher than normal? Is the real question. Unreliable teammates say it isn't so. Yeah. 144 watching, 42 likes. Yeah, what's going on here? Let's get those likes boosted. If you guys don't mind slapping the like button around like the blue team gets slapped around by the reds. Does help the channel. Now the CNOP is... I think he's showing him... He's about to show him broadside. Looks like he's turning in towards us a little bit. If this Bismarck would ever put in AP, this would be a lot easier. Yep, no, he's turning back towards him. I don't know how Red is trying to lose this hard, but they're doing their darndest. Oop. Oh, I got him. Nice. Alright, we'll see if we can pull this off or not. Got just shy at 3 minutes. Where's the other guy? There he is. Yeah, so they got basically... They got more health than both of our guys, so we can probably bank on at least him losing. I gotta probably get on C just to make sure they're not getting any background points. Or if one of these guys traded their ships in a ram, I think that would probably win the game as well. Beautiful. So now we're up about 55 and we're going to stop their accrual. So it's going to be real close, but even if he loses, I think we might just win the game on score. It's going to be real close. Real close. That's a good stop for him. That's basically the one spot we can't hit him. You should have been able to tell roughly where we are, especially now that we're on C, so by putting that island there. Basically, we were torping here in case he stopped in front and here in case he kept going forward full speed, but obviously we can't hit him there. Game and alcohol are almost inseparable.
Engine boost deactivated.
Alright, so now we're over 100 points, so no matter what he does, we've actually won the game. Give him one of these.
Good show.
What's up, Pete? How you doing? You can see how that the game basically came down to the Munchen v Fletcher. Had he killed the Fletcher, the game would be over 3-4 minutes ago. Well, we got 2 caps and we stopped their income from the third one, so that was pretty much how to win a game. Range torps, minor 9.2 on my Fletcher. All right. That's kind of the power you got as the destroyer, though. If you're not just fucking around trying to torp battleships, you can win the game. It just, you gotta hope your teammate, like if those Baltimores didn't get killed, or if we weren't able to finish the Munchen off, we can't do that. They can chase us down in the cap, and they got the consumables and the armament to quickly end those dreams. So if you're not gonna do anything except for shoot radar cruisers, you'll be doing much better than most of the players playing the game. Because a lot of times those Baltimores will have full health at the end, and then there's just physically nothing you can do. Let's see. Someone was asking about the Queen. Let's try the old Queen. What's up, Ed? Doing good? I'd be doing a lot better if we had 100 likes. We only got 65. Yeah, the torp bill. I mean, the American destroyers, especially the ones that have really, really slow torps, I don't... Which is most of them. Some of them have a little bit better torps, but... You know, the main strength is the guns. You saw... And even though the destroyer we fought, Akizuki, he could have probably... You know... slugged back a lot better than he did, but... That's kind of what we're there to do. You're there to be able to gun down the destroyers as quick as possible and capture the bases. Okay, we got one destroyer again. I thought the battleships were saying on Reddit there's too many destroyers. We've only seen one per game so far, I believe. Yeah, they got a New Orleans, Miyoko, Pensacola, Exeter. Those are the 3 ships we're mainly looking for. Dude had 7 cam torps on the kid. See all the extra Haruna build on the Odin? Yeah. Yeah, if you got the Haruna, I mean, that's kind of the way to go all in on the secondary builds. Oh my god, we had HE loaded. God damn it. That would have been a good shot. Alright. A little 2 in front of him. No, looks decent. Oh my god, just over him. Team shooting the destroyer. That means we got a decent team. He's stuck with a broken engine. It's tough to hit him. Should be dead. I don't know if he shot once. He was trying to torp something, but it didn't work. Alright. That should open things up a bit. We'll try and get on B. We'll try and counter this HE spammer. Not worried about him. He's shooting HE. What do they got that's in smoke? Exeter, okay. So the closer we get to this island, the harder he's going to have to... Or the harder it is for him to shoot over it. Fuso's dead. Exeter's shots are beginning to be blocked now, so we're mitigating that threat. If you're having a hard time with these cruisers, you know, the closer you get to them, the harder it is for them to actually shoot you. Decent. Looks like a dub to me. Oh, it's the Miyoko back there. Fuck! Saw it out of the corner of my eyes, trying to get that shot off as quick as I could. I don't think that should matter, though. They don't have the destroyer. We got 2 caps. How am I detecting people when I'm dead? So it was the Exeter and the Miyoko playing together. Did a pretty good job. But I think we should have that one. It's basically red at this point has to kill everyone on blue, which sometimes you can pull it off, sometimes not. Can't re-smack the like button now. Smooth sailing. It's been decent. But, you know, I think we're probably going to win that game, barring some decent effort to throw it. I think we won 1 game prior to that and lost 1. The game we won, we kind of had to carry a little bit, but tis what it is. Let's have a little Friesland action. Been a detection bug lately? What makes you say that? Give me an example. Capture the bay. Yeah, he's got 2 brothers 2 times today. Maybe you're right. Alright, so here we got a little bit of a different situation. Gearing, Kleber, Shima, Yudachi, Friesland with an Achikov, Megami, and Hipper. So this game is not that... We got a lot of dangerous ships, let's just put it that way. But we got Shima, so we might actually be able to use our smoke and do some damage that way. We'll see what they do. They might go right up the gut and kill themselves for no reason. Alright. Let's give it a whirl. Brandenburg? Is that the new campaign ship or what? Tier 7's not that good at making silver now. It's because it formerly had the highest service cost, but now it's the 2nd highest behind Legendary. Sweet spots for making money are Tier 5 if you got tech tree ships. Tier 6 if you got premiums. This might be a dangerous spot. This is right by a edge of an island here somewhere. I would probably blind torp. Well, I got a lot of Shima torps in there. They might hit something. We can chime in with the guns quick. Ooh, those are perilous waters. Not seeing any strikes. No twist and track pointing over here, so it's possible they're just abandoning this site. Oh, there's one of them.
Concentrate fire on the enemy
There's
warship.
another one. Oh, shit. Yeah, unfortunately, both of these guys are going to be in the smoke. We're going to have a hard time helping him.
All stations.
We got their Friesland right there. If I have to pop the smoke, then I can't spot this thing. So we'll try it and see what happens.
Smoke generator started.
Yeah, as soon as we get in the smoke, drop the spot. That's pretty predictable. God damn it.
Main turret critically damaged.
Luckily that Friesland's got AP in there.
Enemy destroyer sunk. Problem solved, sir.
They're out of there, Claude. I'm just going to sit here for just a smidge longer. This Friesland might have gotten flushed. Now that he's realizing there's nothing to shoot at. Other than that, I think, I don't know, it's... Leaving the side isn't that, it's a tough call, because these guys I don't think are going to be able to hold this with the Suzuya. But Red's not really pressuring it here. These guys over here are getting a lot of pressure. I think we're going to try and move over to the east. It's not a lot we're going to be able to really do over here at the moment. We could push forward, but I don't want to square off against a Megami when we're not going to have a smoke for 3-4 minutes. Getting tired of playing against legendary ships tier 7. Alright, they got the gearing. This lightning, what he should be evaluating is the availability of support ships. Okay, now we got, like, this Ochakov looks like he's trying to go up the gut. He's going to have a hard time shooting. Huh? They're getting some shots on the Adachi. But he's got, this Lightning's got 2 red cruisers right behind this Yudachi. If he can kill the Adachi, great, but... There we go.
Nice work.
Alright, so we got half health Mass, full health Jean Bard, who's been playing the game for a couple years. I think we can actually maybe try and go up the gut at the moment. Thinking here is as long as this John Bart continues to cover, those cruisers won't be able to push into the cap. I'm trying to find that Friesland, get rid of him. We can maybe... There he is.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
We're going to be getting to the play a little bit late here, but... At this point, like, even if we fought the Friesland with this Ochkov, I would trade this, my Friesland, for him at this point in time. It should, hopefully they can kill these guys. If we're wrong about that, this game's going to be over. Alright. Friesland lost his battleship escort. I think we got this one in the bag. Looks like we're up, what, 4 ships? Not going to wind up with a good score this game, but I think we were doing some useful things, at least. Shove in reverse, grab the popcorn, yep.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Yeah, the Minotaur should be pretty good. I don't know, we saw a brief clip of it. The guy playing it was kind of playing it open water. Dodging style, which didn't seem to be working. Alright, so Friesland's on the cap. We know that because it's contested. We're just going to try and get in there, get as much damage on it as possible, and then, like I said, if we die here, I'm not that concerned about it. There we go. That should be the end of that one.
Destroyer foundered.
Pretty easy. Alright, what are we in the mood for next? Can't do the reverse and chill gameplay. I would be bored stiff, man. Sometimes you see these guys behind you and you know they haven't shot for 5 minutes. Like, what are you doing? If you want to watch the game, that's cool, but watch it on YouTube. There's a lot of us out here putting a lot of effort into making the content. Rather than just watching the game on your screen like this. Champagne needs to be on the moon to be accurate. Yeah. Canadian British cruiser not doing well. Yeah, there's some players that try and force all the cruisers in the game to kind of play the same way. I don't necessarily think that's the best.
Smoke generator started.
Stylo checking in for 26 months in a row. My God. I think I looked at it the other day. I think you and... There's like 2 or 3 guys that have been members for about as long as you are. Which is outstanding. Thank you very much, Stylo, for supporting the channel for over 2 years. A moment of silence for our beloved T. Kana leaving us. Yes. If you didn't hear the news, the main community manager for the game, T. Kana, he's taken a different position with Wargaming. He's going to lead the World of Tanks team. Now, why he's doing that, I think, is he's from Germany. I guess that game's based in Germany, or the team working on it. And he said he's got friends and family out there. So congratulations to him. I thought he did an outstanding job. He was extremely helpful to me every time I asked him for something, which I tried to keep that as minimal as possible. But aside from the Mikasa, he pretty much helped me out with everything I wanted, so I thought he was quite a pleasure to work with. And it's the community managers, my God, talk about a tough job. People just love to bitch to him, but I thought he did an outstanding job, so if you see him on the Discord or Reddit or whatever before, I think he's leaving at the end of the month, so if you see him before then, maybe give him a what up. I thought it was World of Tanks console, but I might... Let me take a look quick. What did he say? Maybe I just assumed it was the console. Where's the announcement? World of Tanks console team is their new senior commanding manager. So I don't know if... what was her name? Rain? I can't even remember the gal that used to run that. I thought she did a good job too. But maybe she moved on, I don't know. First person watching. We scored a little bit better on that game than I thought, but basically most of our damage was against destroyers, which is worth a lot more score-wise. Watt console, yeah. Yeah, so congrats to him. I don't know who the head guy will be now. John coming in hot. Can't believe you've been putting up Stylo for over 2 years. Stylo's been great, man. He was, even before our channel had members available, we'd see him pretty much every stream, every video. Yeah, there's a good chunk of you guys that have been following the channel basically since the game came out, which I appreciate it. A lot of you guys joined the game later, or joined the channel later, or found the channel later. That's cool. Let's see. I kind of feel like whipping out my Peter. Sometimes when you flash the Peter to the world, you get embarrassed, but sometimes it's the most glorious thing you've ever done. Can't be replaced. Yeah, I thought he did an outstanding job. Hey, Juggernaut. Don't play Watt console much. Yeah, I played that game for about 6 months prior to this one coming out, so I didn't play it as much as a lot of people did. Because I think that World of Tanks had been out since Xbox 360. Yeah, we're in the middle here. I got one destroyer right up the gut. Tier 4. Tier 5. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Being in the middle with your Peter can be a little bit difficult. I think I'm just going to see where the destroyer goes and support him.
Battle starts.
Hey, Drago. Stylo's crazy. Alright. Looks like he's trending over here. Being replaced by a member of the World of Warships PC team. So that's not good. Well, We don't want to prejudge the guy. I mean, we'll see what happens. Cossack 1938 confirmed. Yeah, I think I saw when I was looking at Reddit this morning something about that. I'm assuming that's the version of the Cossack that everybody was hoping for when we got our version. Now, my boy Salty, I think he swears by the Cossack. I don't ever really play that ship, so... What? Oh, we're getting spotted. I'm assuming right in this gap here. As long as these they only have 2 battleships to really account for. Other than that, I'm not that worried about protecting ourselves. First time here, welcome. Oh, for God's sakes, what was that? Alright, he's heading right for us. Nope, he's stopping. Keep spotting him, dude. Come on. Let's change the aim point just slightly. I don't know if he's going to back up or not. Wow, that fucking thing can bounce. The Furutake is a little... In terms of tier 4 cruisers, which are notoriously bendable, I'd say that's the most durable of the bunch. He wants to burn my ass! Alright, so we got one... There's the other battleship. He's too far to give us any issues. So... Gonna get into a position here to maybe help this D flank out a little bit. Unfortunately for Red, their one destroyer that we know about's been fooling around in the back. It's periodically shooting at me for some reason.
Problem solved, sir.
There we go. Alright. Luke, what's going on? The Fubuki might have been biding his time just so he can torp my ass close range. It's possible.
The ship is on fire.
I would really love to fuck this Dallas up.
Our team has taken the lead.
See if we can get him to turn off. Ah, there's our pal.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Let's see what you got. I want to use the damage comm when we got torps coming. AFK probably, yep. Oh.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Whack.
Target penetrated.
3 fire is a little too much. We're gonna have to just risk getting the flood. We only saw 1 salvo so far, so presumably there's more.
Problem solved, sir.
The only strategic value of shooting this thing is that it does spot kind of passively.
The ship is on fire.
I don't know where the rest of his salvos were unless he launched them previously. He's probably on reload now. Yeah, there they are. I just want to see if we can finish them. There we go. We'll trade the Peter for their destroyer in this situation. No issue there. They got an AFK player. They got the Dallas that's low, and then 2 battleships, which... Let's see how our T-61's playing. He's capturing bases. Looks like he's probably going to go to sea, so it should be an easy win at this point. Peter Gunna's been on the strong stuff game. Hey, Joseph Starvin. Just 2 likes shy of 100. I bet we can bump it over 100. Alright. Not too shabby. Let's see how we're doing so far. Yeah, we actually won all the games. How did we win this? Interesting. 1 on points. I thought we were... I didn't think we won the Normandy game for sure. This one... Lowest score? I don't know about that. I thought we did okay that game. We were tanking a lot of shots, which doesn't reflect, but... That's fine. 2 brothers. We already knew about that one, right? Fletcher, we won that one. Peter, did what we did. We'll take it. Hey, Myron, what's going on? Grendel, what's happening? Couple of ranked, maybe. Not quite ready for that yet. Let's try something we haven't played for a while. Akizuki we haven't played. ZF6. Oh, we're not even into... Okay, here we go. Let's see here. What looks interesting? The Cheshire. Pretty much a lot of them. I haven't played the Z23 for quite a while. I'm gonna try that guy. And the Richies back there. So there's a couple good ships that should be played a little bit more often than we have been. Warspite's always good. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with that. I do have a great Warspite game saved. I don't know if it's a great game. I thought there were some interesting points to be made, but got to get through all the new coverage here before we can get into it. All right, so we're on the closed side on A, which is a lot harder to attack. Z23 and Cabo with a chop. I have mines. And then a bunch of dog shit we don't care about. So the problem with being on the... What do we mean by the close side? We got the small gap here and the small gap here are 2 options to attack A. And they could potentially zone those, or they can move right into A into the center of it. And then by the time we come around, they can batter us around. And we don't have a good disengagement point. We'd have to come off the side here, basically back into the middle. And depending on how long you're spotted, you might already be dead by then. So I'm not going to not play A, but we do have to play it pretty cautiously. We do have a Cleveland. Hopefully that can help Kansas. Legendary V19's been a member for 12 months. Appreciate that. Ready for the Montana this Christmas. Will the Wargaming give it to me for a test? How do they do the... Yeah, I think they usually do. Yep. Yeah. They give us the Bureau ships, and then we have to go through the Bureau process like everyone else, obviously. Usually the only ships... What don't they give us? I don't know. Once in a while they don't give us the goofballers. I can't remember. Maybe they let us test almost everything. Oh, they changed the spawns over here, didn't they? I'm like, why the hell is this twisting track up here? I wonder if he's attacking this gap right here or what. I'm not really familiar with where the ships are right now, so I don't know how to play this. I think this guy might be pushing into here, which could be a problem. They got a destroyer on C and probably on B, because our destroyers. Yep, there he is right there. The read is we got our Shima in between B and C who's spotting these two ships. Now he's close enough to them to probably spot a cruiser as well. So for some reason their destroyer Z-23 spawned on B, and then he's like, I'm going to go help capture the base that we already captured. So they gave us A for free. We need to go into B as quick as possible, see if we can get the 2-cap advantage, and then evaluate strategy from there. Love to see the Montana. Yeah, we need... Legendary tier, I think, has a lot of problems, but one of them is there's just too few ships. You know, the more variety of the ships, the more they can kind of counter each other. I don't know. Montana's Iowa on steroids. Yeah, it should be interesting. We don't know. I think there might still be a cruiser over here. But yeah, okay. Here they are. So we're gonna get on B and hopefully just spot all these ships here.
That was a great battle.
The fuck are you whining about, dude? It's a poorly played battle, I'll give you that. I don't know why nobody got... I mean, both destroyers could have gotten B for free. It's a little bit aggravated. But, that's none of my business. Alright, so Cabo's low. Basically, these guys are sitting in the back, okay? So they're not doing anything. It doesn't make them bad people, but we don't give a fuck if they live or die, right? The guys that are doing shit are the Reds that are defending C, and myself, and anyone who's supporting the destroyers do what they're supposed to be doing. These guys can change what they're doing and become relevant. Like the Bismarck could come up through here, capture B when we're gone. That would be a good play for him to make, but right now we don't give a fuck about these guys, okay? So what matters is going to change throughout the match, but we always want to be playing what matters to the best of our ability. What else they got? Cobb Z-23 is a problem because we can't reliably smoke on our own ship. Let's go ahead and get this fucker off the board. We'll see if the Z-23 shoots or not. There he is. He's a Jer Bear fan, so fellow deadhead, I don't want to wreck his day necessarily, but is what it is. So now they're getting their act together, they're pushing into B, which is a much better play. This dude over here, the cruiser, needs to reposition. For sure, but if we can kill this C flank and then capture their base... Ideally, you want to capture one flank and the middle and hold that. But by killing 3 ships over here, including both destroyers, and then flipping that cap, because they don't really have pressure into A. And this Cleveland... Defending it's not that valuable, but he is doing it, so... You know. We don't have to worry about it as much currently.
All stations,
designated target.
Alright, they're not even going into B, which is a disaster for the Reds. There they go. So now we want to figure out who's doing it and see if we can hit them with the torp. He's coming right at us, so it's going to be tough. I think he might turn over here. Oops. Nice.
Critical engine damage. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Problem solved, sir.
It's one of the radar cruisers, because it's... Or it could be... That's the Kerfers. So I gotta detonate his ass. There we go. We'll get this island in between us, get the distance we need to drop spot, then we'll go get C here.
Smoke screen set.
Or we'll die quickly. Fuck.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
But currently these guys can't shoot at us, so... There's that. I think the Grober's sonar is about 5.4. This could be a problem.
Engine boost activated.
I would have just rammed if I was the Yamato. That's really too bad here. I think he might kill us now. Yeah, this game just got a lot harder.
Main turret critically damaged.
In fact, I don't think we're going to win it now.
Problem solved, sir.
No, that's a loss. Fuck. Got too close to the Grober. Son of a bitch. Hey, Meta. Showcase of the Riga. No, I haven't. We haven't played it. We could play it. I'm still working on... I got some Riga footage that we could use. I'm still trying to dial in my build. Right now we got Nikolai. That's interesting. My current thoughts on the Riga. I mean, it looks... The armor profile looks more battleship-esque than cruiser ship-esque. Cruiser ship? Basically, you got the one weak spot on the nose, so you can get fairly close. And I'm starting to suspect that it's got a similar aim model to the Russian battleships, where they can't hit anything at long range, and then once you get within a certain range, then the guns all of a sudden become pretty accurate. So that's why we're kind of working on the concealment aspect, seeing if it works. Pocket Vlad, yeah. Which is interesting. Okay, what do we got? Akatsuki and Benham versus Biscuit and Akatsuki. Couple radars we gotta take out. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. I think we'll play the wing again. I don't know if it was a stream or a video. I think it was a video. We were talking about playing over here as a cruiser. You can get good flanking shots on C, which is powerful, but we can't project into B from that position, so... You kind of want to... If you're going to put yourself in a spot like that, you want to resolve what you're doing as quickly as possible, just so you can get back in towards the middle of the map, but there's not a lot of island cover over here for us to play anywhere else. Accuracy, inspirations for any cruisers are useless. I mean, he's all in on his identity, you know. Like, I'm basically, for my destroyer builds, I'm the equivalent to what he advocates. I would say put Sims and Bay on every destroyer at this current point in time would be the best build available. Just because Sims is going to be increasing your health by, you know, anywhere from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12%, something like that. And Bay, of course, will give you the edge in the detection. Whereas anything else you can put on there is not going to influence the build as much as Sims would. So if you want to put steering gears, focus on all your cruisers, it's not bad. But as we were talking about earlier, there's some cruisers that are more designed to be dodging around and some that are more designed to be played other ways. Let's see, I might go one more island up. What do we got? Akatsuki. Let's reload. Okay, so we have no battleship threat over here. I might see what our radar situation is. There he is. Fortunately, we would have been better going up to the north side of this, but we should scare him off at least.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Should allow us to get C, hopefully. If our dude doesn't get torped. Shit. It is what it is. I mean, I've been advocating for, you know, I've called them defensive builds. I think Hipper calls them agile builds or something. On certain lines, like French and Japanese, for instance, I've been advocating that playstyle really since the game came out. This is a bit of a problem here. This guy needs to immediately get off. He's already in the radar range, so this side might be completely fucked if we don't kill this Baltimore. We might even get wrecked, but I think it would be worth trading. If we can somehow protect the destroyer. Looks like he's already getting fucked up. So this side might be completely bunged. Yes, 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 yes.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Decent.
Get back!
This guy needs to run for his fucking life, not push into him with widespread torps that can't hit the fucking bride son of a barn. Radar cruisers are your hard counter as a destroyer. Stay the fuck away from them. Learn their ranges, play some cruisers so you can figure out how their range works, and then stay the fuck out of their range. The game is literally designed for you to lose the fight 99% of the time. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit of damage here before we go down. We got A, we got B. If they can kill that destroyer over there, we might be alright. Let's see, where our... What did we have over here? What destroyer was it? The Akatsuki, I believe. I want to tie these cruisers up.
Our team has taken the lead.
It's a broadside. Might as well shoot it, right? Should expect a suicide rush from the Akatsuki. Siegfried, torps or no? That's going to be the real question. Riga, if you don't know, does not have torps. Oh, here's our buddy. Probably actually could have gotten through the gap. I was trying to outrange him.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, it did dodge. Okay. Beautiful.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Ah, it's a Siegfried torping us, son of a bitch. We got nothing that can shoot the destroyer, unfortunately. Let's see if I can finish him off here. Once again, we would trade our ship for their destroyer at this point in time. Oh, someone's shooting them. Beautiful. Alright.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
That should be a win, hopefully. These cruisers will get C, and we're controlling the equator of the map. They're controlling the polar north, so let's check the health. Yeah, these guys should have a real hard time losing this game. Hopefully. Not too bad. I think we did our job there. Sharni, one of the strongest commanders, yeah. Yeah, battleship dispersion. I mean, that's pretty strong for sure. Oh, we knew we were going to lose that one, yeah. They won on points. Potentially would have been interesting to watch them. Well, we were down on points quite a bit because of the ship count, I think. Yeah, the one thing you got to remember when you're playing that is you don't have the torp, so... It was news to me that the Siegfried had torps. I probably would have tried to stick on the south side of that island. Had I known that. Oops. Yeah, here we go. Still no match for destroyers and German destroyers in ranked. Usually they're among the strongest. I think the Loyang, once we get the destroyer commander, will probably be the strongest tier 7. Yeah, Girin Shima with the Yamato, Grober, and Conqueror. Holy God. Jauja. Chapaev. So now evaluate this lineup. We got 4 destroyers, 4 battleships, 1 cruiser that happens to have a radar on it. What's the most important target on the red team? And the blue team, for that matter. Yeah, the 2 or 3 games in ranked I've played so far this season, I was in the T61, so I'll give you that. Riga hit the Citadel of the Siegfried. Not many cruisers can do that. Yeah, the guns are pretty nasty. Like I say, I think just at range, the accuracy is just kind of... I've seen some weird shots that look like we got celiacs in the pilot seat. Okay. I don't know, we got a fuck ton of destroyers. Might as well get some HE in the barrels. Now we've pulled here, we should be basically protected from torps. I mean, this gearing might have torped this gap right there, but not very likely. And if everyone on the enemy team wants to shoot at me, that's fine. We'll have a short game, but you know, we should have enough time to make some things happen. Unfortunately, this fucker said he was ready, but he actually wasn't. He was lying to us. Where's my Reddit account? Me no likey. I want to be here because if they flush these guys out of A in towards B, we want to be able to blast them. Here's our boy. Wonder if we can hit him. Yep. Alright, waited 3 minutes for that, but paid off, I guess. I think the other destroyer is still on there. I think Agirian, Shima, and Colbert should be rushing him. Colbert is immediately torping backline Betties. And our destroyers are leaving A. Jesus. I think we'll have to go get it. Ah! Look who woke up. So they should be running from here. I don't know if I can get on A or not. We'll find out. If you're one of my shells are switching, it's the Dunkirk Commander's perk. As long as the barrels are loaded, we can change the shells in 1 second. Want to shoot the chop I have, but we might as well kill the Shima or whatever that was. The chop I have being close to 3 of our destroyers, problematic. Nice shot there. Fuck. If we kill the chop I have, we've done our job this game. Boom! Higo! Now we don't give a fuck about the Richie. They did get A. You can get one parting shot on the Geary, and that would be... Nope. Russian and U.S. cruisers, yeah, a smattering of the British do. You got your Tier 7 Brits. Presumably the Minotaur will come with a radar. But yeah, if you don't know which ships have radars, yeah, you got to figure that out. Especially if you're a quote-unquote DD main or whatever you want to call yourself. I mean, radar cruisers and destroyers, the interplay between them is like basically how the game is won and lost, you know? And if you're not in those ships, how do you react to them? Do we shoot the radars? We got rid of the chop I have there. Now all of a sudden we got 3 fucking destroyers that have no real good counter. And if they can kill the other destroyers, then they can just torp these guys till they're, you know, they need a change of undies. But if we die and the chop I have is over here, he pops the radar and all of a sudden 2 or 3 of these guys die, then Red's got a pretty good shot at winning the game. Which, as of right now, they should have, you know, single-digit % chance to win this game. So, we got 30k, that's not a lot of damage, but we killed a destroyer, we killed a cruiser in a legendary tier game. It'll be a fine game, you know, we'll take the W. It's not going to be like, wow, look at the 3,500 XP game, but we did what we set out to do, kill the chop path. Might have to rank up AL Belfast for the Minotaur. I think that's one of my... If you don't know what he's talking about, we got the increased concealment when shooting from inside the smoke. I think that's pretty decent. That looks like it tops off at about 20%. You got Ingenious. You can put on the AP pen or the distance AP pen. No fly zone if you want. This one I've always... This is the unique consumable, I believe, for Belfast. You lose a smoke charge. So I've never actually used that perk because of that. Because the smokes are pretty valuable for the Brits. But you can put on your speed here. You got AP pen boost, which will help the Minotaur because that'll be all that it shoots. And currently we got the accuracy boost on there as well. So yeah, that'd be a good option. No do to boot it. $19mm armor. Is that what it's coming in at? Yeah, they got the Riga game locked up, but thought they would. We're not really putting up huge scores today, but I think we've been playing roles in pretty much every game. Yeah, I'm fine with what we're doing today. Yeah, what are you guys in the mood for here? Shimakaze for president. Got 173 people watching. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing. Try and get out plenty of World of Warships content. Focus on the strategy aspect of the game. Once in a while, we'll put a barn burners, but for the videos, I'm talking. But usually the videos the footage I select usually is more. This is an interesting aspect of strategy. I think that's the biggest problem the average player has currently is understanding how to win the game. 16mm? Ingenious won't be necessary for the Minotaur. Well, we'll have to see what the traverse numbers look like, I guess. 203 overmatch? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's not going to be a agile cruiser build. Let's just put it that way. If the fucking tier 7 cruisers can pen you from any direction, then you better find out how to play cover. Furious game? What's a Furious? Is that one of the new ships? Oh, the carrier. I don't want to lose half the audience this early into the stream. maybe later on. Hitting the slow torps, so you just gotta work on how far you're leading, basically, because they do have the tight spread on them. Okay, what do we got? Capture the base. We got a Fantastic Benson. We want to take out the Flint. Flint has radar, I believe. Wichita for sure does. Baltimore for sure does. And when we're evaluating these things early on, you can see it. Basically, I very rarely ever give a shit. I don't look at the battleships. They don't really matter. You know, if they clump up together, then there's basically one battleship on the enemy team with a lot of guns, or if they spread around, play the game well, then we'll have to worry about the threats of these crossfires coming in, but killing the radar cruisers, killing the destroyers, that's the starting point. Every single game, pretty much. Yeah, slowing us down, well, trying to not die in the open is a real fucking great play, dude. That's what you came up with? Interesting. I want to just get behind this island so we can protect ourselves from the long-range shots, and then we'll look for opportunities from there. God damn it, I got HE loaded again. It's the second time today. There you are.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Enemy destroyer detected. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Didn't think he was going to be spotted, so I kept the AP in, but he's shot. I would like to fuck up the Wichita too, but... Alright. So we've kind of curved the pressure on this flank. The Phantasm might go south and reappear, but we're close enough to the base that doesn't really matter. Fortunately, we got this clump of battleships. This is what we're talking about here. We don't want these battleships stacked on top of each other. So how you protect yourselves from a battleship is you have to angle towards it, point towards or away from it. And if all the battleships are in the same spot on the map, then it's very easy to do. Skipped off the Benson. So Wichita he's not getting too far out of it. That's good reaction for this cruiser. Just keep an eye, you know, if you're getting countered, see when you can kind of escape that and then get back into the action. How the fuck are these things not doing any damage? Moving or not? There we go.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
So he's in our radar range, even though we don't have a shot at him. If we had guys that were close to him, and then he drops about, we would pop the radar. Hope that they would shoot him. Georgia. Yeah, we could check over here. We're about 10 kilometers from the last known position that destroyer is facing away, so it's very unlikely that that would be a useful radar at this point in time. So, let's see if we can surprise the Fantask. Get him off the board. Basically, we'll come around carefully. We don't want the Georgia. Georgia can overmatch us easily and, frankly, kick the fuck out of us. But if we're spotted, we know the destroyer was last seen in our radar range. We'll once again trade the Baltimore for a destroyer at this point in time if need be. There you are, governor. Fuck. This is not going to be a good trade if we don't get any damage. You know? Alright, well. Play would have been a lot doper if our team shot back at them, but... Yeah, we turned broadside there, but by doing so, we got behind cover quicker. Here's a decent shot right here on their radar cruiser. Yeah, we don't know what the Bagration's been up to. He's probably maybe even coming around here. We should maybe go look for him. 4 overpens, huh? That's what you came up with?
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Baltimore is not going down. Shit. Damn it. It's too bad. Thought we had the Baltimore killed 2 shots ago. Alright, so... Oh my god. Come on. That's why we kill these radars. That's the end of the game. fuck. It's too bad. It's not completely over. They only have one destroyer, and it's not pressing the base. We also have 3 guys sitting in the base, so... we could turn it around. Just sub totally noob. What am I playing on? This is the console version. We're on PlayStation 5, personally. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate that.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
We'll get 1 shot on him. But he's... oh, never mind. This is why that's going to be a lot harder, because we're basically going to have to spot for ourselves. Even though we got a flanking position over here, it's not that valuable. And like we said, Georgia can grievously wound us from any angle.
All stations, reporting the position of a
Got a destroyer spotted, we got a radar cruiser spotted, and they're shooting the battleship. Georgia, I played for my warm-up game before the stream started. I forget how quickly this thing reloads, so I was thinking about turning hard, getting behind this island. I think we would have died doing that. I might have to do it here, though, as soon as he shoots.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Fucking hell. Yeah, we can't survive. And he has a fast ship. He's got a speed boost as well, so... he's probably gaining on us. Oh well, I don't think we're gonna win this game. Secondary's catching us. Look at this fucking guy. He's taking no damage.
Position of a strategic target. Main turret critically damaged. Attention. Reporting
But they do have a really strong control of this one grid right here. Like, if any red ships happen to get in there, they're gonna get fucked up. Other than that, we have no control whatsoever. So that's an easy game to predict the outcome of. Oh well, what can you do? Gady on T6 or Tier 5 is way better than T61. Yeah, the Georgia. I haven't played it for a little while, but let's just fire it up. I was reminded how good it is. I think it's probably toward the top of the pack of the Tier 7s. Because it's got those guns. It's got good accuracy on the guns. Even running Lee, we're not having really any issues with it. Kagero, Friesland, shop I have Wichita. At the Lexington. Now the game I played earlier on this, we did get the Clear Skies medal. We got a pair of hippers. That could be dangerous if they know what they're doing. They did get separated, so hopefully they don't try and rejoin.
support the allied target.
They died!
Action stations.
Alright, he's playing over there. He's probably coming over here. I'm looking at the spawns here. They don't seem massively different. But I felt like the dynamic on A was different when we spawned over there. So perhaps if red's like way over here, that might change a little bit. What the fuck are you doing, man? He's smoking up the hipper. Yeah, if the hipper plays the smoke, it'll be a good play. So we want to keep these Bismarcks off our flank. So we'll just try and stay by this island here. Why are you not... He's literally a foot away from the cap. Launching widespread torps. This is way too fucking hard to ping the base. The only command that actually matters is pinging bases. Just get on it, man. You can have one dude jump out in the lifeboat and capture the base. There you go. Wow. It's a pretty nice shot. Oh no. That sucks. And not that the English is like the strongest ship on their team, but we could have had them dead.
Reporting the target position.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Okay. If we pull forward here, we're going to get double secondaries, but I might be able to get a Wichita. Might be able to get the destroyer. No, the other destroyer's over there. I think I'll just keep slow playing, try to get this Ingus off there, because it has a good crossfire threat for him. Maybe get this Wichita next salvo. That's right. Keep coming over here. Oh shit. Trying to get a reset. I don't know if we'll get him there. Oh, there we go. It'll take a little bit longer to capture the base.
The ship is on fire.
The problem with the pair of Bismarcks, they got their little, you know, they're holding hands and playing their will to rebuild game. I might just spring out there, try and kill the Wichita and take the death. Nice job, dude. Maybe even trying to ram one of these fuckers with a speed boost. That'd be kind of fun.
Engine boost activated.
That'd be a lot of fun. I assume they'll burn me down before we get there, but we're gonna try. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Nice, they got him. Now we actually don't even need to kill ourselves doing this. Although it'd still be kind of fun. Let's even get a double. You're gonna ram, go to where the ship's going, not where they are now. We want to get in front of them, not go... Ah, no double.
We've destroyed an enemy battle.
Now, is that a good play or not? Probably not. I think if they were really... if we were having a hard time killing these guys and they were healing, then I like the play, but... I mean, this Ingus is low. Let's see what these guys are looking like. Oh, no. Yeah, it might have been dumb. Oh, well. Sometimes you just got to go for the ram. Infinite health as long as you're holding ham seems like a good concept for a romantic comedy theme game, yeah. Stone the Crows. I was an advocate of getting rid of that ship when it was there, and then... I admit I was wrong on that. That was my mistake. I'm not taking credit for getting it removed, but I was wrong to advocate it. We knew that was going to happen. Holy God. Looks like a hell of a game. Kraken for the Bismarck. And a double. Nice. At least someone had fun that game. And Ross, thanks for subbing. Got just shy of 200 watching. Just 4 likes shy of 150 or 150 likes. I think I could probably hit that. Yeah, what are you guys in the mood for? Every ship has at least one torp, yeah. If you want to... My advice is if they want to have will to rebuild in there, like cap the amount healed at like 5,000 or 10, even 10,000. Whatever you think the value should be, have it run out. There's certain situations where if you're in certain ships, you just physically cannot kill them at that point, which is what is... Just put the controller down or... sign out of the game or whatever. If no matter what you do, you can't counter the thing, then it's not that much fun. The Dorkin? Oh, the mines. I don't have the mines anymore, I don't think. Oh, wait. Maybe I still do. Yeah, we probably got the mines. There he is. Let's fire the sumbitch up. The Pablo? Yeah, the Pablo would be a good one. A couple Orkans idea, you know, that's... Can have fun in that. The Kid. Always a classic. Lightning. Lightning's a little team dependent, but you can have fun with that one. Some good ideas. What do we got here? Yeah, we're in the mines. Alaska Woosta. This could be difficult. We are on the side with the destroyer, so I think what we're going to do is play this little abutment, if that's the correct term. Oh yeah. This guy's... Who's Pablo? Pablo Emilio. Carlos coming in hot. No date yet, but the Pan-Asian Destroyer line is coming. Wow. Where'd you hear that? Is that a leak or is that... commonly held knowledge? Either way, appreciate it very much, Carlos. Thank you very much. Oh, well, if they're gonna put the deep waters on there, I think that's pretty interesting then. Deep water torps, basically, my limited understanding of them is they basically have 0 detection, but they can't hit destroyers for sure, and I think they can hit cruisers. I might be incorrect about that. What do they got? Z-23. So that was my main fear for... Because that's kind of the main complaint about the Italians. Is, all right, we know they could have SAP ammo in there. But they don't, just because... didn't really want to take the time to do that. Alright, so their destroyer's on sea. Ours is going to square off with him. Unfortunately, though, the enemy's got the sonar. And we do not have any way to support that. So our Akazuki might get himself killed here. He's going hard into the middle. We might... No, he's going to hit the island. Fuck. Thinking about trying to cut... Oh, there he goes. Yeah, let's make sure he dies. Akizuki's got outstanding guns. I mean, he can fuck him up, but... If the Z-23 pushes into him, parks right by him, smokes sonars, then it's basically a free kill. And a free cap at that point. Alaska took some damage, so we should know. Once again, we'll trade this ship in this point in time for their one destroyer. I don't want to trade my ship 3 minutes into the game, 2 minutes into the game, because obviously my ability to impact the game is very low once we've died. Aside from maybe getting a spare spotting ribbon somehow. Alright, so he's still on the cap. He's already fucking low. Maybe we didn't even need to move over here. Now that he's dead, we're gonna reevaluate. I don't know if we'll be able to get C or not. This might just be one of those games that both destroyers die pretty early. Alright. Ooh, the lolly. Might as well shoot at him, but I'm starting to think about maybe coming over here. Let's see how they're doing. They only got 2 ships. They got 4, plus the carrier. I think we got to wrap up C as quick as possible. Again, we're going to play a little aggressive here. Not really that worried about protecting ourselves. Now that the destroyer's down, clearing up this flank as quick as possible and then projecting power into the sides of these guys will be the best that we can do, so... Let's see how we can make that happen. Alright, they got an Alaska off the board. That's glorious. So you got the broadside of both these guys. Holy shit, the Conqueror's healing like a madman. Bagration, radar cruiser. Right? Or at least a sonar cruiser at the minimum. He is rushing our Akatsuki. Fucking hell. He's torps them. They just cannot help themselves, these guys. Oh, God. What a fucking goofball. He's obviously still pissed off from before. Yeah, we need that battleship to get on sea. What is it? Or Alaska, actually. No, not the... Well, Alaska could take it, too. Richie would definitely do it well getting sea. There we go. Jesus. Alright, I think we're doing alright. We got B, but we will lose that any minute now. Woost is down. We got the overload. We need to capture our overload side as quick as possible. So we're a little slow on the uptake over here, even though we did clear the side pretty well. Too passive. You know, if we had 3 caps to 1 for 2-3 minutes, and then it goes to even, well, that's a huge built-in lead. We're still gonna have a kind of a built-in lead, 2 caps to 1, and then it'll go even as soon as they capture B. If they don't capture B, then they're conceding the game, as far as I'm concerned. But you would think one of those guys over there would figure out basic strategy. Might as well start burning him down. There goes their cruiser into B. Alright, so we got a Yamato, we got the Lexington, half health there, most health, and we got a good chunk of our health. Yamato on the moon. That could be a problem. So we do have to get kind of... I want to be like basically here or somewhere around that area. Getting there with the Yamato crossfire could be difficult. The hell's back here? Alright, so it's the Cleveland back there. We're gonna get spotted, we're gonna get some damage, we might even die, but we gotta get this thing off before he heals. There he goes. You said it, man. Put a sail away from the Cleveland. Get out of his range. No shot on him yet. He's getting a little panicked, like I gotta get B back, I think is the thinking, or he just wants to fight head to head, but there's no need to rush this. Right now we're equal on cap, so we got a built-in score lead. How we lose that is we lose a bunch of ships. Cleveland in the back, he's not contesting anything. Yamato, if we take our time, we can sink him pretty easily. God, the turret traverse on that thing is way too fucking good. If you watch the PC version, the Yamato takes about 10 minutes to turn the guns. Ours, it takes 5 fucking seconds. Well, we're dead. Never mind. Not gonna be an easy win at Tbull. Let's take our shots with overpens. Yeah, there we go. Got a good chunk of damage, but we did survive. Yeah, now if he wants to move into B. Oh, we got the carrier back here. I think we're doing okay. We need these dudes to stop fucking around with the Cleveland that you can't see and come on over. Let's wrap this thing up. Yeah, alright. If they kill the Cleveland, that's fine. We'll let them do their thing. Woosta! Who can kill each other the quickest? Alright, we'll take that. Oh, he didn't even die. Interesting. Now we're gonna die. Wow. We're already dead, we just haven't seen it happen yet. Surely you're not just gonna sit there. The fuck are you doing, man? Whoops, that was a busted play for him. He will get us, but... Oh, he didn't even get us. That was too bad. Alright, if they get D, then it's a win, I believe. Should have too much health. I mean, this carrier might kill us right here. Nothing we can do about it. I'm gonna get on B just to pause the accrual of points for a minute. I can't believe we survived that. (101 HP in a dream). That was satisfying to watch. Yeah, it was a fun game. We'll give him one more tickle before we go down. Yeah, we might not even get another shot. Oh well, we already got the game won. $152.6. It's not too shabby. Yeah, the mines, I mean, you probably figured it out there. You can't really take battleship shots very well. I mean, people are... I keep hearing about... Is it the Hipper Hull and the Russians or this one? I don't know. My experience... You don't want to get shot in this one with the battleships, but... If left alone to your own devices, you can definitely wreck the enemy team. If I didn't have anxiety before that, I do now. Yeah, that's true, meta. Akizuki. I guess we could try it. Still a cruiser, yeah. I mean, you can get overconfident with the turtleback and the hipper, you know. The Cheshire. Oh, the Wargaming stream says Pan-Asian? Interesting. Okay, well. Then we'll get the Loy Yang Commander. So the Loy Yang is gonna... that was the one risk with getting the Loy Yang, is if it was stuck with the default commander for like a year, it might not be that valuable over the length of time, but if they're gonna give it a good commander right off the bat, then I think that would be a strong pick. The Friesland's fun to play too. You couldn't really go wrong last campaign. Okay, let's see. Akizuki. Oh, we won this game. Interesting. Looks like they just straight up sunk them all. That one was looking kind of dicey. I'm surprised. Yeah, we're doing all right today. Yeah, what are we looking for? Oh, Akizuki. Kurita. Let's give it a whirl. Play the Fiji. Can't go wrong with the Fiji. Alright, so it's Akizuki versus Kagero. They got one radar on the Chapayev. They got a super sonar on the Hipper. And an Atago. This could be fun, kind of fun. Formerly the best tier 6. What took over? Thank you, buddy. The Talene?
General quarters.
General quarters, sir. What are your orders? Love the vids. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. The Talene, huh? Is the Akizuki any good? Well, it's completely different. Now it turns like a goddamn Kaba. Yeah, it's good though. I don't know if it's gonna work right now because our team's playing horizontally. Well, we got. I'll see if I can get B and then maybe go help A. Looks like I don't know. C's doing alright too.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
We'll take another minute and see what we can figure out here.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Alright, so this dude is over here. That Hipper pushes in, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I know I could take the Kagero 1v1. The problem is he's got a lot of ships right by him.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected.
We're gonna take a little bit of a risk. Here he is.
Battleship detected.
Critical engine damage.
It's gotta be close. Alright. Got a. Oh, God. Kind of shitty torp launch angles on this thing. I guess we gotta use our engine. This is not responsive enough for our purposes.
Problem solved.
We'll try and double shot this Iowa. We got the one torpedo reload on this thing. Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Well, that's how it's done, is it? There you are, governor. He likes to kill himself. We hit the speed boost to dodge the expected torps.
Great start.
And we'll block the Iowa's line of sight with the island. Dropping spot. So the Kagero just kind of got bored and decided he wanted to do something else with his life. That's fine. Might be a
Enemy cruiser detected.
one torp on the guy.
Nice work.
Damn, that thing hits. Now, if we can get in a good spot, we'll switch to the AP and just... You'll see this thing melt. Oops. Hitting the spot, we're going to take just a bit of a risk. I could use the smoke, I guess. No point in taking the damage. There we go.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Our team has taken the lead.
You can see how it plays a little bit different than like your Kagero or your other Japanese. We're gonna have to defend B from this side. Real Max IQ, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate it. So the analysis is we're going to lose C. Unfortunately, I'm getting spotted here, which is a disaster. Might be a throw on my part. But I wanted to help resolve this side as quick as possible so that they turn their attention towards defending B, which is how the game's going to be won and lost. God damn it. Alright, we gotta stop shooting.
Engine boost deactivated.
Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, it's imperative that because we have way more ships than them, but they're way off fucking course. Meanwhile, we're getting rushed by a hipper who's gonna flip B because we can't hold it. So this game is actually in extreme peril, even though we're up significantly in all aspects of it. It's just gonna depend how much health these red ships have back here. So since well, maybe I don't want to be too reckless.
All stations requesting fire on the designated.
I was thinking maybe even just trading the Akazuki to get these guys killed, but they're dead anyways. And if we stay alive, maybe we can zip around towards C or retake B, because once again, they are, without a shadow of a doubt, going to take B. There's nothing we can do to stop it. We can maybe reset, slow them down a smidge. Sounds like a reasonable play to me. Oh boy. Nice shot. So now what we primarily want to be doing is spotting these guys. We don't want them to be unmolested in their endeavors. If we can get some damage, fine. Get some resets, fine, but we need to be keeping these guys lit. And the hipper is way faster than us and could chase us down. I mean, they kind of have to get rid of me. I don't know if they're going to be able to, though.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oops. Thank you once again, Real Max Q. Appreciate it. Might be dumb, maybe, maybe not. There's only one way to find out, right? Otago can't shoot me, I got a battleship that can, and then the hipper shot. Fortunately, I was hoping he'd be dead by now, so we're probably gonna die. But I don't think they can win anymore. Come on, peeps! Kill the motherfucker, will ya? 2 seconds till the smoke. Man, that was a dumb play, but we got away with it.
Generator started.
No, we didn't. Never mind.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, that should be a kill on the hipper. We'll just test. He's angled, but we're going to test a couple shots of the AP, see if we can get damage or not. Doesn't look like it. About 500 there. Maxing out about 1,000. That's not too bad, but how the fuck is the hipper still alive? Yeah, I'll give him a good game.
Show.
See, we got the flank, we defended B. That's how you win. Hello from Boston, welcome. Greetings from PT. Got a max JoJo. If the Dunkirk is worth the money. I like playing the... You're talking the ship or the commander?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I like playing the Dunkirk, but you don't want to fall into the trap of thinking it's super armored like the Jean Bart / Richelieu in the front.
Engine boost activated.
Unsinkable hip. I mean, I'm like, as long if we can kill him, then whatever. But he survived the onslaught. Oh well. But you guys understand what we're talking about earlier in the game here, where, especially if we got basically all of our ships over here, what you got to understand about most players is they play the entire game like this. They see a ship, they shoot, 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 shoot. No idea where the map is. Never do they do this. Never do they... So if you can help them... If you kill that ship that they're hyper-focused on, then they're like, okay, now what should I do? And we need them to think about now what should I do as quickly as possible. Defending B is the only thing that mattered in that game. At least in the second half of it. So that's why I was being a little reckless there, trying to help that Bismarck go down. Just because once they turned around, then the Hipper started taking some shots. He didn't capture B, and we won the game. Okay. So you just have to understand a lot of times these guys will not... Once they get something in their brains, you know, they can't think about anything else. So helping them along that endeavor is often profitable. Portugal. Okay. Thank you, Freddie. Quite an expensive city. Hello from India. Welcome. Got peeps all over the place. Just shy of 200. Appreciate the great turnout again, guys. Shepherding potatoes. I mean, it sounds kind of bizarre, but in the end of the day, it is. It's something you kind of have to think about. Let's try the Dunkirk. Fucking A, right. So here's what we're talking about, okay? 26 mils. There's going to be some ship. What is it? We got tier 5, so especially the tier 6 battleships, but definitely some at tier 5 too. If we think we're Mr. Jean Bart, we just drop the anchor and point at them while they can whack us around. Now, a lot of times that's still going to be what you want to do, but not always. I like playing the Dunkirk the ship. The Dunkirk commander itself is much stronger than the Dunkirk ship. Alright, so this could be, well, we're on that side, alright. Tier 4, a couple tier 4s, mostly tier 5s. So Normandy, I doubt the caliber is strong enough to really wreck us. Fuso and Cali can just shove us around. So we're going to try and kill the cruisers that are over here and any destroyers we see. If you don't know what the Dunkirk commander does, I think I explained it earlier, but basically when our shells are fully loaded, then I can switch the shell in under a second once it's maxed. Even if it's not maxed, it's like 3 or 4 seconds, whatever it is. So that's why it's one of the stronger commanders. Danae countdown. Yeah, pin the tail on the streamer. Yeah, we got a Tennessee with us. Now, the Tennessee is a bit thuggish. Just trying to see if I can get back here without dying. Maybe we'll die right here, maybe not. But here's the shells I'm talking about. Now that it's loaded, boom. Boom. Which is very nice. If a destroyer pops up here, I can switch over quick. Blow them out of the water. Or likewise, if a cruiser's broadside over here right now. That's why usually when I'm talking about playing Battleship, I just leave the AP in there the whole time because you don't have that ability to pick the shell you want all the time. Exactly, Kevin, yeah. For most battleships, I very, very, very rarely shoot HE unless we can pick it appropriately like we can with this build. Alright, so we got a destroyer here. This could be an issue. Let's see if our guy can spot him or not. Oh. No, he's going behind the island after missing a torp sub on the Callies, so we might die right here. Gogi apparatus, we got a fish fan on our hands. Good taste of music. Alright, alright. He's right. Farragut's more important. Guns loaded. Switch. Line up the shot. Discharge our load. And splatter all over him. Sticky business for the Farragut. Oof! Nice shot, Dunkirk. Beautiful. What do we got these teammates shooting destroyers? How come we never play in tier 7? Oh, I can't quite hit him. Alright. Well, I'd say we're doing alright. Killed 2. Nope. I thought that Eagle died, but he was just getting called out. T-22 and Eagle. What do you think of the new German Commander cruiser's armor? Like the look of the Commander? Come on. Boom. So now we can push in. We're not getting spotted by Molotov. We're not getting spotted over there. So we got the destroyer in the loose. I might use the spotter plane. Trying to flush this Molotov into these guys. Yowzas. And we know we're under torpedo attack right now. We just don't know from exactly where, so we do want to change direction every 5 or 6 seconds. You know, just keep changing your direction minutely. We're still trying to kill this Molotov, but you can see here it looks like we've dodged the T-22 complete torpedo cell. Should be all right for another 40, 50 seconds, whatever it is. You guys got him or not? I was actually just humming the song he's named after yesterday. Alright, well. Not. Okay, now we're getting spotted. Oops, there he is. I was gonna say we were getting plane spotted, and that the surface ship spotting icon has preference over the plane. So if you see your plane spotted, that means he's behind an island, like we just discovered. Dallas should be able to rush him and kill him. We're just waiting for the torps to go by once again. We know what he's doing, because we've played Destroyer. We're not just a battleship main. Dallas, what the fuck are you doing? We don't understand that at all. This is how to close the game out. You should have no fear of the T-22. I guess we're going to have to go do his job for him. Now the question is, do we go behind the island preventing the escape, or do we go over here anticipating needing to cut him off from getting loose in the northern waters? I think if he knows what he's doing, he's still probably nervous enough about the Dallas to get too close to him. So I think we're going to go over here. Oh, there he is. He's trying to kill us. He might kill us, but we don't care about that. Oof. Janufka. Oh, he gone. That boy done fucked up. Alright, now we go directly back to the base. We got our guy. Our guy is going to get on the base, and everything that they have is to the north. So we don't even need to go back to the base. We'll just get in the middle of the map. There was a brilliant World of Tanks player. I can't remember his name anymore, but I learned the play from him. He called it a cap and screen, where basically you put the light tank. He was a World of Tanks player. You put the light tank on there, and then you put the other ships in front of the cap, vis-a-vis the red team. And that would prevent them from resetting the cap. That's basically the idea of it. Now we're not going to be able to do that. That's not necessary. In this case, they can't physically come back to reset this base. So as long as he doesn't decide to get off the base, we will win on capture. Notice most of the good players have abandoned T7. It's unfortunate. AL Hipper, Luchen's better. I go with Hipper myself. So my philosophy with the German cruisers is max out the AP performance. But I got 7 or 8 points into Luchen, so I don't know. I've never tried them, to be honest with you. I know some people perform. Just ranked out with the Mayhem. Nice. We'll just trend to the base just to make sure. So I think their destroyer is making a beeline for it. And technically these guys could get reset. I don't think they should. Again, this Dunkirk should be right here, tanking the shots and preventing them from spotting this destroyer. They'd have to physically go through the Dunkirk to do that. It's not going to matter in this case, but just a nitpick. If you're trying to capture the base, putting the highly visible ship on there to get reset is just going to slow things down. One more shot. Maybe not. I think it'll be over before the shots get downrange. Alright. Oh, AL Hipper, yeah. Sorry, Von Mueller is who I meant to say, not Hipper. So, yeah, I mean, 37k damage, you might be saying you didn't really do much, but we fucked that destroyer up, and that's all there is to it. Both of the destroyers, actually. It's not a bad ship. Again, you just don't buy the Dunkirk if you want to park on the moon and just lob shots down range, because you'll lose those fights. Alright, looks like we're doing pretty well. We got, what, 2 losses on the day? Not too shabby so far. I bet we could probably hit 200 likes before the stream ends in a little bit here. If you guys want to help me achieve that goal, that'd be nice. Let's try the Sirocco. Gun build Yukikaze, yeah. I've seen you guys talking about that. The Edinburgh. Yeah, we were getting requests for Fiji too. Fiji I like. It's a little team dependent. You out of here, kerfuffles? Alright, thanks for hanging, bud. Start the Yamato project and join your brothers in legendary tier. Yeah, exactly. Just hit the like, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got Kamikaze, Fubuki, and Icarus. All of them prevent challenges in their own way.
Battle starts.
We'll see what we can get away with here.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Any chance of taking out the Benson? We already saw a hard carry on the Fletcher. I know you're just joining us, but you can always check that out. I try and vary it up a little bit, maybe. We'll see what happens. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, Dave. Yeah, what's coming up? Monte Cachilway. Okay. This cap, you can actually get the cap behind this island, so see if we can get an angle shooting behind here. Oh. There you are. Oh, kamikaze. Oops. Got the engine. Do we knock him? I think he dodged the torps, unfortunately. So we might be dead. He might have a torp right on us.
Engine boost activated.
If not, we're gonna get stuck. Hmm.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
If we can kill that kamikaze, I'd be pretty happy with things. That's gonna be the hardest ship for my team to deal with, so. What ship don't I like to use at all? Let's see, what don't I like? Oh no. I have to think about that one for a minute. Come on. Shit. I don't want to get too close as Gorky. I mean, if we got on his side close range, I could blow him up really quickly, but...
Reporting the target position. Engine boost deactivated.
I think this match is just going to come down to who gets B. So it's saying 5'9" is the closest here, so we got 6 kilometers to work with here. Right at the edge of the cap.
Nice work.
I might just bust into here as quick as possible and see if we can kill the kamikaze for sure. I don't know, we're down a destroyer already. They'd be up 2-1 destroyers if we traded. Might be a little bit early for that sort of thinking. What if we could somehow kill them both? That'd be a fine trade.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
The New York might be a problem. There you are. Jesus.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I didn't aim the torps at the kamikaze or the Fubuki. I just wanted them kind of in between both of them. Alright, he's trapped. I don't think he's got torps either. He might. He might get me right here.
Critical engine damage.
So we can slow play it. Alright. That was the biggest problem for our team, and then the second biggest problem is going to be the Fubukis, so... Let's see if we can get them both. After that, they can try and win the game on their own.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. The ship is on fire.
God damn it. How did I shoot over him there? Well... that could go either way. Let's see how this guy's doing. Unmolested.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
I mean, the Fubuki should be about one shot. Now, we do have guys pinging B, so hopefully he just charges in there. Let's stick around for just about a minute or two and see if they get B or not. Killing the Tennessee, no consequence, really. I mean, he was forward, so he was kind of a interesting crossfire possibility, but everyone should be swarming these caps right now. If you got 3 of you one, well, fuck, they're low. I was gonna say they could just push really aggressively into this, but he could kill all of them. Tennessee called B, but he's not going for it, which is really unfortunate. So he needs support. He should do what we were talking about last game. Kill the distraction factor. Now that these guys have nothing to distract him over here, now they'll accidentally get B. I think that'll be the play. Ah, that looks like a win to me. You're in a game with 5 destroyers. It happens once in a while. It's not the end of the world. My advice, shoot at them when they're spotted. That'll definitely help your chances. Yeah, let's try the Fiji. Kansas. Need an Oleg game. Yeah, I don't know. Kansas. I like the Kansas. I don't know if it's the easiest. Alright. Well, we got some problems here. We got no spotting. These guys aren't going to want to do it. I might have to play on this island and hope the destroyer plays in the middle. Or if he comes over here. If he goes the other way, we're in serious trouble.
それではベルファスト参ります
Yeah, looks like he's playing the mid. Helena's good. Miyoko. What else? Not a huge fan of Shores. I'll give you that. Chili really loves Shores.
発見しました。
Damn. I don't know. This could be I can play right here if we can keep these guys from advancing, but it's gonna be tough without spotting.
敵の戦艦を発見しました。
God damn it. Couple free shots in the Baltimore would have been nice.
煙幕を展開します。敵の戦艦を発見しました。少々痛い
It's gonna be a problem because we're gonna have a hard time getting the broadside on here.
煙幕
And I think he's fairly close to our smoke fire penalty for detection. I don't know what it is. Baltimore could just like radar us and we'll fucking die. So this is gonna be a really short game. Nothing we can do.
少々痛いですよ。
Got too close to him.
少々痛いですよ。 少々痛い。
How the fuck is he not radaring me?
撃ちます。喫水戦火に被弾。浸水が発生しています。対応完了しました。
Oh well. Can't win them all, right?
敵の駆逐艦を発見しました。少々痛いですよ。警戒レーダーを使用します。援護をお願いします。敵の重要
The fact that the Baltimore hasn't radared me, it's like I think I'm more disappointed than his teammates are.
撃ちます。
Now he's out of our range. We're already dead. I assume you guys understand that, right?
撃ちます。
Wow. Baltimore goes down. Probably not a good spot to be playing. A lot of times, if I can get a cruiser that's got the concealment / speed, you can have fun playing here. You kind of, a lot of times you want to react to where your destroyers are deploying, and we had the one guy sailing right up the gut. Let's see. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. If I had to bet $5, I'd say that's probably a loss. He's gonna try and get on the base. If he was able to torp that guy, he could have gotten away with it. Because everyone else is so far away from the base, but... Oh well, it wasn't a very good game at all, was it? Oh, we got time for about 2 more. Let's try this old boy. Kansas? Alright, we can play the Kansas. You guys want the Kansas? We'll play it. Main battery instead of plotting room? I don't know. I think artillery plotting room is the best mod in the game, so it's tough to pass up on it. Alright, so once again, one cruiser. It's a super sonar cruiser, so elevated importance. Second time we've seen this ship configuration today.
Action stations.
So I mean, we would trade our Kansas for their Hipper. If that's all we did, I think it'd be a good contribution. Alright, Hot Rodder, let's stick to pertinent categories here.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Oh fuck, they got Yamato. Should have checked the battleships. You know, there's forums to discuss any topic in the world. It's just not really what we're focused on here. That's not good. Love the camo. Yeah, it's a pretty sharp looking camo. You might have two video windows open, and one of them's talking about racism, and one of them's talking about World of Warships. Alright. So they got the one Yamato. 20k decent. Yamato might be able to whack us here. We might be dead. Get Citadel. Oh yeah.
Enemy battleship detected.
Yeah, you don't want Yamato-san shooting you. This is no bueno. Alright. Got about 3k on that guy. He should be a one shot.
The ship is on fire.
Alright. So basically we drop spot, then we saw no more shots coming in, then we use the damage con. We're going to take just a moment here, let the heal, the damage con cycle. If the Hipper pushes in, we'll shoot him. No dude. Oops.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Crunch. Jeez.
Support the allied target.
Getting Citadel. The Kansas is not invincible. It looks like a big, a thick boy, but I don't understand the armor modeling on these fat American cruisers. You can just get really odd shots on them. April wants to go toe to toe. We'll take that.
The ship is on fire.
I think he's about to turn back in. I'd rather finish this turpits off if possible. Here we go.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
I like the Golden Eagle for the Florida and Kansas. Yeah, it is a sharp-looking camo. The Florida. Someone asked me what I'd ship it on like to play earlier. The Florida would be on that list.
All stations requesting fire. on the designated
Shit.
target.
Let's see what we can do here.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Need B. I don't know if I can get it or not, but damn it. They're gonna get C as well. We got some serious problems here.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
He's looking at me? What the fuck are you doing, man? Nice. Good awareness, I guess. They bullshit me. Fuck. You got a Grover doing this bonsai right at you, and you know, that's. I'm not gonna criticize him for recognizing a broadside. That's a good play. Somehow they got the hipper. It's gonna be real tough. Turpits, if you can take the Vanguard, still think it's gonna be tough. Cause I can't. If the Bismarck / Yamato rush me together, and they aren't a team, so they will. I can't really defend against that. So him, like, let's say he's thinking about ramming, for instance, that would be not ideal. There he goes. All right. Damn. Yeah, I don't think we can beat the Yamato with the health pool we got. Luckily, we are 1, 2, 3 squares away from each other, but unfortunately, we both are very low. So if he wants to angle towards the Vanguard, which it looks like he is, we might be able to hit him hard. I don't think we can kill him in one shot, though. No. No chance. Yeah, I think you can kind of see the hallmarks of the Kansas there. It does have hard hitting guns, you know. But I think the appearance of it makes players kind of overestimate its sturdiness. Taking a half health shot from the Yamato to open the match doesn't help you. Iowa or Vlad? I like the Vlad better. I've never really been a fan of the Iowa. You're the Yamada, huh? Well then, suck on this.
Ship is on fire.
Would have been a lot cooler if it was a triple citadel. GG. Monarch or Eugene? I think Monarch's probably pretty hard to play. So you don't really see too many of them. I don't know. Eugene, number one, do you like the hipper? Number two, you got two options with Eugene. You can either... Now, the hipper got buffed, the Eugen didn't, so the hipper might actually be better right now. But you do have the reload boost option on the Prince Eugen, which is how I like to run it, just for variety's sake. Let's try this. I hope I did my missions today, because I don't have time to play tomorrow. Oops. Okay, we got it done. I don't know. You could make a case for either of them. Time to kid around. Lenin I don't own. You won't have to twist my arm too hard to play the Lenin if I had it. What's Monarch's gimmick? I don't know if it really has a gimmick. Short fuse AP. California is annoying. You hate the bell.
Action stations.
99 likes. We're so close. I've had games in the Monarch where like over 100k damage in the first like 3-4 minutes. The Monarch can slap around. But I don't think it's the easiest to protect yourself. I got Fabuki and Kiev, our main targets. We got a Weimar we got to look out for. We got an extra DD, but he elects to, instead of go to C, which you could say maybe we should have gone to C, but one of us should have gone to C. We're just kind of conceding our advantage by moving them over there. Alright, so their sport ships are Nelson. That could be a bit of an issue. Hopefully we can kill this destroyer as quickly as possible.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Battleship detected.
That's how long you aim your torps in a destroyer fight.
Cruiser sighted.
I think the torps might whack him.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Off to a great start.
Well, that was easy. You're here because Spartan said so. Well, appreciate the recommendation from Spartan. Alright, so we do have to be cognizant of the fact that the Nelson could rush us, and actually he could just all of a sudden appear in the smoke, which would be the end of the game. Because he could definitely whack us in one shot. We're gonna hightail it over to sea, though. Make sure that other destroyer dies. Oh, yep. Alright, they're not coming over here. That was so easy. That's why we're the sheriff. But you saw how long we did the torps, right? We saw he was kind of slowing down, so we aimed 1 or 2 ship lengths in front of him with the torps that fast. If you take longer than that, then, especially if they're shooting back, that's how you get really fucked up and lose those fights. Time is of the essence. The torps are a 10% shot, whether you aim them or not. Just get them in the water.
Smoke generator started.
Our team has taken the lead.
Gotta kill the Shine Horse, then we'll go finish off the DD. Might as well test the AP out, right? It appears to be working. 1500. Ah, shit. You got us. Oh, no, he didn't. Was that the Sharnhorse torps? Must have been. How does the Kiev kill a shores? Point blank range. Alright, so we'll try and flip C. It's going to depend on this carrier position. We're going to keep an eye on him. We do need to kill him at some point. But we're actually need to be really careful here because this carrier could very easily be pretty close to us. Close enough to spot us as we come around the bend.
Attention. Reporting the target position. Engine boost deactivated.
Teammate, I need your support.
Yeah, exactly, big red one. Yeah, the torps are just there to make the waters more dangerous, you know.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Why is there a kamikaze in this game?
Is in sight.
Oh, these guys are goofy.
Our victory is in sight.
There isn't a kamikaze. I'm seeing things. Oh, we got the kamikaze. Never mind. Alright, so Weimar is going into B. That's the one challenge we have remaining. We're just going to capture this and then finish the Kiev off. If he still survives that long. Oh, shit. God damn it. Wow. That was... It's nice to time your departure from the circle, but you don't want to leave at the last second. That's a disaster. Kiev's not really doing anything, so I don't need to worry about him. We'll get the Weimar here. Kamikaze's good against tier 6. I mean, it is, I guess. It's even better against tier 3 and tier 4. Cossack 1938. Yeah, a lot of people were disappointed with the Cossack we got. So, this should be what they thought they were going to get. Going good, Victor. Had some laughs, shed some tears. I think we've lost like 2 or 3 games all day, so it's been pretty good action. Alright.
Good show.
Eight 120s with 5 seconds. Reload. Deliver justice. I mean, this is what we do in the Americans, right? We go straight for the closest destroyer, wrangle them to the ground, and then take the cap. And then look for opportunities to do similar things. Didn't even have to use our heal. Seeing things you not believe. Oops.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Bounty law. Pretty easy. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll do one last low tier game. Had a pretty good time. Let's see where we're at here. We got 3 losses, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 3. Let's see what we're running on the day here. 82% solo win rate today. That's not too bad. Tribal class, one of the most heavily armed destroyers before the refit. Certainly sounds interesting. I don't know what they changed their marketing strategy in this game. They used to keep all their cards hidden until basically the day or the Wednesday or Thursday before the update dropped, and now they're we're 1 week into the current campaign. They're already going to town on giving us some details, so it's kind of interesting. I always like to try and analyze Wargaming's thinking. Alright, so the carrier we can't defend ourselves against. 2 Wyomings.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Aircraft carrier sighted.
It's coming around. Ah, yeah. That could hurt. Didn't hurt, but it could have. You saw Wookiee on Zarkoon's stream? Nice. We miss our old friend. Fire!
Target penetrated.
Oh, yeah. It's still got one destroyer running around unspotted. And there he is.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Not worried about the carrier torps, but these destroyer torps.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Not the end of the world. Wow. I think we ate one of those before the fuse armed and one had time to arm somehow. Once the carrier decides he wants us dead, there's not a lot we can really do with the ship. It doesn't shoot back at the planes, so...
Torpedoes to starboard.
Will you fuck off, Jesus.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Yeah, that's the end of him.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Here's the intelligence for you. Move the fuck forward so you can shoot something.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
It's this guy down here. This battleship's pinging for intelligence. He's nothing. Maybe you can hit this thing.
Our team has taken the lead.
Gang it rammed Ishizuki. Okay. Well, we didn't get B. Man, this carrier does not like our jib. But this isn't helping their team win the game at all, so if we're gonna have to tank the carrier for the whole game to keep the rest of the team safe, we're fine with that. Majestic. Truly majestic. Damn it. I really hope we don't lose this game. We got a lot of HP on these battleships, but the score, the built-in background score is not high enough to feel real comfortable.
Set a smoke screen.
Stream plans for tomorrow? No, I gotta work about 11 hour day tomorrow. It's gonna be a disaster. Maybe Monday. I'm gonna see. I might just need to get some videos made for the week. My job, it's gonna be a very busy month and a half till the end of the year. So we'll see. But yeah, tomorrow I will not be home at all, so. Hate the carriers. I mean, the low tier carriers, you can't really counter them, unfortunately. In a lot of ships. Most of the low tier ships don't have any AA. Carrier's moving into A. That's a good play. I don't even know where their other battleship is. He might be AFK the whole game. But yeah, carriers, you gotta look for opportunities to capture bases. Especially late in the game when there's not a lot of ships. Beautiful. So now it's kind of set up. They're going to have to probably kill every ship. I mean, if Wakataki got C and they killed a few ships, they might be able to pull it off. I hope Orion doesn't take a bunch of torps.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
You might get in that gap. The better play would have been to, like, go behind this dead body gap. It's not too bad, though. 1 torp hit. And he got the Wakataki, so... I mean, from a technical standpoint, in terms of this guy hitting his torp shots, he's been doing a good job all game. But battleship, 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 battleship.
Our team has taken the lead.
That 96 to 99 AA not had 1 plane. Not shot 1 down, or what?
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
No problem, Vutorials. Always... It doesn't take a lot of arm twisting to get me to play the kid. He is playing. Oh, it's the bell. Holy God, what the fuck are you doing over here? Once again, let's draw the oval around the caps, okay? So we'd probably start from like right behind this island, and then we'll kind of consider the area we're flying over. This is the relevant. To the left currently, and then the oval would come around this island, and then go back around. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be in that
Is in sight.
territory the whole game, but that's the important part of the map. Whatever the fuck you're doing down here is not important. If he was kiting ships, maybe it was a decent play. But I kind of doubt it. Let's go tune in over here. Got the Hermes rushing the Rhine. I'll give him credit, man. He's hit a lot of fucking torpedo hits this game. Including about 20 on me. Yeah, Grendel, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the one plus of the higher tiers right now is the carriers are very rare. Like these tier 3 carriers, did the guy have an impact on the game? Yeah, he killed me. And he killed someone else, but he didn't actually help the team win the game at all. I'd say probably the tier 5 carriers, when you see them, are the most impactful. Some of them are pretty good, like the tier 5 German comes to mind. That one can really slap you around. CV on CV violence. The 1 torp per Hermes strike is kind of a little weak. It's not like they're the hardest hitting torps known to man either. Alright, so we got that one under the wrap. So that would be, what, 15 and 3 today? That's pretty good. Alright, that's going to have to do it for me. Appreciate the real Max IQ for becoming a member. Donations from Carlos and Sean. Appreciate that. And appreciate you guys continuing to support the channel. Appreciate it. High tier CVs won't be a thing for another year and a half. Eventually they'll get there. I mean, the guys that are serious about carriers, they probably already got them. Guys like me that green XP'd all the way. Look at this. How far do we have to get? I think we need a bunch more cash, don't we? Yeah, we need 23 million. Oh, God. That's going to take me a little while. Maybe next week I'll focus on like tier 6 premiums or something. Try and get some cash in the bank. Yeah, that'll do it, guys. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend.